This is it. And now
Right
it's about
here.
time to watch this gate drop.
Bang, it's down, and we are rolling with the senior 45 plus.
Might have been the number 43, perhaps. Frank Koenig with the whole shot's what I'm going to go with. It's at least what it looks. Nope, 53. Ronnie
53.
Renner going to backflip his way right out front. Ronnie missed Loretta's last year. He got hurt or something. He was really bummed out. But he looks good right now. Watch Ronnie. He's the baby of the class. The original free rider, letting it rip right now, Ronnie Renner. The whole host of Renners are watching back home, I'm sure. Ronnie, Ricky, Bobby.
Yeah.
all the I don't know, maybe Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. Cool it now, man. Just cool it.
Cool it. And he's already working on a good lead, and it is early. It is early in this one for sure. He is already trying to check out to Laterville. Buckle up, Buttercup. Gonna be a good one.
It's happening. There's Greg Paymart. I believe we're getting a good shot of him on the Kawasaki. Frenchie has his own line of shoes. Hey, what are the name of Frenchie shoes? MKS, something like that?
MKS, Moto Kicks. Yep.
Moto Kicks. So that's Frenchie. Greg Paymart, one of our longtime friends. This guy's been around.
Oh, yeah.
He's been in the plus 45 class for 40 years. Since I was 7, he was in the 40 class.
Yep.
I don't know how that works, but he looks good there on the green Kawasaki. That's who we are, I believe, following our. Nope, that's Jeremy Tiffany. Nope, that is Greg Paymart.
Yeah, I got a pair. I got a pair of the MKS at Moto or at Minios last year.
Yeah.
Love them.
Long day at the races, great for announcers.
That's it. Yeah, you know, you got to have that. I'm getting that age. Like you said, I'm knocking on the door hanging out with these guys. I need that arch support. I need that cushion.
So Renner credited with our whole shot on the number 53. He is one of the original Dade City Assassins. So he's right here at home in the sand. Not a problem for him. Coming across the stripe, he will be credited with the first lap, leading this bad boy. Green flags are out. Chase this man down. There's Paymart. Then the number 67 of Tim Tebow Zebro. All right, going to do a Tebow if he top threes that thing right there on the podium, right? Jeremy Parsons in 4th. McLemore. He doesn't have a lot of cash. Sean Schultz is 7th. Frank Koenig 8th. Wayne Powers 9th. And Gardado rounds out your top 10. Got a little battle heating up here.
Yeah, Tim out in front of Christopher McMillan right there. McMillan working track, trying some different lines. And going for it right there's the pass. Can he make it stick? 89. Christopher McMillan around Tim Zebro for the number 3 spot.
I sound dumb because I know guys on Vital just sit there. You're an idiot because they immediately if you mess up. And I'm wondering if this guy's related to Kurt McMillan, who used to race the Nationals back in the day.
Why not?
Everybody's head's about to explode. No or yes. Or
Yeah.
Whatever.
No.
Just waiting to pounce. I even saw guys posting today. They have their Vital MX forums pulled up hot, just sitting there ready to type. And this. So
nice.
as soon as you mess up, they're on you.
Yeah, they're on you, baby.
Mike, what's your last name so they can spell your name correctly in the post?
Waynes.
There you go. So direct all of your hate mail to Mikey Wayne.
Mouse.
Yes, absolutely. As we continue to watch the number 67 of Tim Tebow Zebro. Can't help but saying that. Got a lot of hate for that Tebow stuff, man.
He really did.
And I don't know why. He's the nicest guy you ever met.
He is a nice guy.
Tebow is fantastic. Yeah.
Documentary coming out about those Florida Gators, I believe, too. I'm looking forward to that.
Coming out about those 2-time Georgia Bulldogs as well.
Like a dumpster fire.
There's the 53 of Renner. He's not on your screen. I just looked and saw him.
Well, if you blink, you miss Ronnie Renner. I'm going to be honest with you. First time around, he had, just shy of a 6-second gap. Let's see what he is between him and Frenchie, Gregory Paymart. In that 2 spot.
That's a nice gap. 5 seconds that first lap.
Stretching her out. Christopher McMillan on RacerTV.com. Got around Tim Zebro up into the 3 position.
Hard to say. Zebro. So a 2:10 lap time for Renner. Paymart with a 2:14. Zebro with a 2:14 as well. Zebro. Let's go with that. There's somebody on Vital right now. It's Zebro.
I think Zebro. I'm going with it. It's one vowel. I think that's
How do you not know that? What about Wes with his? It's Zebro. What about
Trinity?
Trinity.
Trinity.
That was so good.
It's a good.
Trinity.
It's a me.
All right. Alan Alford trying to get up inside the top 10. He's 13th. Let's give you a top 10 rundown. Wayne Powers in the number 10 spot. Buskirk is 9th. McLemore is 8th. Well, you know what? You got it on your screen, but the folks out here, they don't have it. So we'll have to talk to
Good point.
both
There you go.
audiences there, and the Vital MX audience and the Whip It motocross guys. Fresh dirt.
Fresh dirt.
Fresh dirt, yep. So Guardado 7th, Koenig is 6th. Here's your top 5. Parsons, Zebro, we'll go both ways with that one, just like you do. McMillan, Paymart, and Renner.
Yeah, got him. I don't know.
So 3 positions picked up by Guardado in the number 7 spot. 5 positions picked up by Buskirk. There is the number 57, our friend on the KX500, Brooke Fluker. 30 years ago, he was here on that KX500, back at the ranch. Look at that. They got the flags waving over there at the Monster Energy tent. We see you over there, hyping up their countrymen. There is the number 60 Suzuki ride, Joe Buskirk, and they are paddling through that rut there as Macklemore just in front of Buskirk on the Suzuki, and they're coming right past us here in the announcer's tower into that nice, smooth, sweeping turn.
Ronnie Renner still doing his thing out front. There is Tim Zebro checking in the 3 spot now, so he's back around Christopher McMillan. McMillan actually, having some issues. There he is on Racer TV, but he falls back to the number 6 spot. So Jimmy Parsons around him, Frank Koenig around him.
Well, that's a good battle right there by the billboards, by the mechanics area. What do you say to a 45-year-old man that's right in the middle of a race? Like, he knows everything. Spent his years riding on pit boards, so
yeah,
he's riding it in his head. I know what I need to do.
That's true.
I promise.
Is it just breath?
Just breath.
That's what you put on there.
E,
Just
man.
breath.
No E. Don't have time.
No
so
E.
Paymart is all by himself in second, and Renner is in storyland like he's just bored out of his mind. There's another look at the number 43 of Frank Koenig, and he has Parsons just in front of him.
Yeah, Christopher McMillan going back to work after the little mishap right there, so we'll see what he's got for these guys. Got about, 12 minutes left. Joe Buskirk back in the 7th spot. Gabriel Guardado in 8th. 9th place, Wayne Powers and John McElmore rounding out that top 10.
Yeah, we are watching this number 43 of Frank Koenig. That's a great little battle there. It's for a top 5 finish. He's holding on to it because McMillan, Buskirk, Guardado, they are all on the move. And look at Buskirk. On the screen, it says he has picked up 7 positions since that first lap. Of course, that's when they went a full lap to even get that.
Right.
So there's no telling how many positions he picked up in that first lap that we don't know about. So
yeah,
he's moving. He is moving. And
yeah, shout out to LiveView. Hooked us up with that. Seeing
cool,
the
man.
position change. Yeah, I like that.
So for those of you at home, you don't see this screen, but we have a screen that has tons of information, fast lap, current lap, and plus or minus positions they have moved up or down in the field. And it tells you on the screen each time they come by if they're faster or slower,
yeah,
green, yellow, or red. So as an announcer, you sound like you really know what you're talking about.
That's it. Hey, they're making it easy on us.
On Vital MX could do this.
You could do
if
this.
You aren't homeschooled and you know how to read.
Right, that's true. That's true. That's a good point. You got to be able to read.
Public school, baby. That's where it's at.
That's it.
Crisscross applesauce. We don't sit Indian style anymore. So.
That's true. That's true. Man, Ronnie Renner's fast.
There's Renner coming right at us. I know you're still watching this battle on TV. The 78 of Parsons and Koenig. Going by the billboards, racing that John Deere tractor. Oh, it's a good line there. There's Parsons and Koenig. So that is the battle we continue to watch. Parsons and Koenig. There is the 67 of Tim Zebro. So these guys really aren't stretching out from about 3rd through about 8th.
Parts Unlimited truck.
Choose your poison here on that straightaway. And I saw some chatter. You guys on Vital MX, man, you cracked me up. Bummed out about this racetrack. This track is absolutely super raceable. A lot of passing. You can do some passing, and it's not a slot car. There are ruts, absolutely. But they address this stuff all day long. And it has to be wet enough to go the distance. We have to make this thing wet enough to last hours at a time when it's mid 90-degree temperatures. So I've done this for a living. I know how hard that is to do what they do. And it's got to be rough. It can't be smooth, can't be a freeway, because then we don't have any way of differentiating these guys from the next guy. Here's Renner. He's differentiated himself for sure. A 2:12 lap time last time around puts him out to about a 12-second lead over Gregory Paymart on the green Kawasaki, the big number 2, the returning second-place finisher from last year. Frenchie, a fixture on the amateur scene. Did some nationals back in the day. He's got a fun little story. Greg Paymart does. Everybody, I've been reading on Vital Weech. These guys have their screens up. They have Vital Linux so they can just start typing, just destroying the announcers like Mikey Waynes. I told him, spell your
Oh, my goodness. Kevin Kelly.
Mike
Kelley, right?
They got both. I'm teasing.
Talk some trash to the announcers. Let's get it right.
Heck yeah.
Let's get it right. Spell it. Yeah, there you go.
You know what I always say,
There's
though?
6 of us here, so I can
No, like 6 plus 10, how many is it? 16.
Rodney, come on.
No matter what you say about the announcers in the comments section, just know I guarantee you we're harder on each other.
No doubt. Yeah, if I mess up, I'm like, oh, that was
Yeah, and then we're just ridiculed.
Dylan Black, and I know that probably destroyed your day.
The best part of the day was making 90 seconds of Wes Kane, like getting ready for his line.
He was so hyped up. Yes.
All the drop pitch.
Yes. Missed the gear, but the one he blew. He totally missed the gear, almost endoed, kept it up, pinned it out, and went it out, gassed it out. He was able to power through.
The Ronnie Renner up front.
He is. You remember he got hurt last year right before Loretta's, and he was ready to go. Yeah, now, and he's super stoked to be back. And this has been a great battle the whole time, man. I think that's Parsons Koenig, and look at that, Tim Zebro.
Zebro.
Is it Zebro or Zebro? It's got to be.
I went with
Where's Wes?
Zebro.
Put that Italian flair. I'm like, he's going to Zebro on the podium over there when he wins it.
Zebro.
There we go. Great battle.
Well, you can see the motivation here because Zebro is in third, and that's a big difference. They want those Moto medals.
Yeah, give yourself a shot. Thank some sponsors on the box. Why not? It's just that easy. Just that easy. For sure.
And by the way, we have 2 sets of age groups. This is what we call a sportsman class. This is for riders who did not score points as professionals. So I don't know if there's actually a vital thread, Matt, and any of the announcers doing about that.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, there is.
Why is Mike Brown
There is.
here?
That's there.
I don't know if those people realize that half the classes they are not eligible
Yes.
for.
Is it the classes that end in 5s or something like that?
And I think it's age year or whatever like that.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
35 and 45 are for the sportsmen, again, who didn't score points, that kind of thing. So
Renner's got X Games gold, though. Didn't get points, though. There you go. Step up translates to great finishes here at Loretta Lynn's. Yeah, all in the step up.
I'll say near the finish line, how high?
Yeah, we're going to set that bar. He's literally going to set the bar for everybody else. And he will jump over that bar.
He's doing the anti-scrub.
There you go.
So this class is not for the Enix and Browns of the world. I don't know if people realize that. It's not like Brown's winning 5 classes out here.
Right.
In fact, he has to win 40 plus at 52 years old. Because
He's
not
spot-
With one wheel. Maybe. Yeah. My goodness.
Yeah, we interviewed Jeff Hemming last night for Radio Fox. It was pretty funny. He said he got to Brown and he's like, oh no, is he just getting up from the crash and he's just going to blow it?
Harass me. Late in the battle.
He's like, no, I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
And then, tongue-in-cheek, he goes, yeah, I got him. I caught him. I dropped him.
I got him. I
He was
got him. I
totally kidding,
dropped
but it
him.
was so funny that he went that route. That was cool. And that is on what? Radio Fox, right?
Radio Fox, Verb Moto, just check those guys out. Look at this battle. We're going handlebar.
Oh, there we go.
78 of Parsons and Frank Koenig on the 43.
And look at Buskirk just behind him on the Suzuki. He might sneak in there right here on the inside. They're 3 wide in the 10 Commandments. There it is. Buskirk might have stuck it. He's going to race to the inside on that yellow Suzuki. No, he had to chop the throttle.
He's going to take over 4th.
Yep.
Oh, not long. He's going to end up being 5th. And somehow Frank Koenig got it done. He made the pass. Koenig's in 4th. Team Zebro way up ahead. They got to do some work. Oh, look at that. Buskirk going back after him. And
Whoa! Wow. Pulls out.
Easiest time to pass, right? As soon as he passes you, go get him back.
Zebro 202 throws that thing out there and reels in the competition. That's a Wes Kane there, the Papil Pocket Fisherman.
Not Papil. Set it and forget it.
Set it and forget it. Just like your radio dial here on 88.9. 13 seconds. Renner, he immediately jumped out. 5 seconds in the first lap, and that was all she wrote. We've kind of checked in with him a couple of times, but these guys are slugging it out.
Yeah, Ronnie looks like he's kind of settled into that pace. You're right. Sitting that lead at 13 seconds. And Gregory Paymart was running about the same lap time. Renner checks in. 7 laps completed now. Runs a 2:15. See where Frenchie's at in the 2 spot. And then that big battle there. Zebro in the 3rd spot. The big battle between Frank Koenig, Jeremy Parsons, and Joe Buskirk.
Still watching that Suzuki. Tim Castrone, like, yes, let's do this. Jersey Joe, we got a bike to work on, my man. He's in the top 3.
RM Army.
That's right.
Podium.
And that is the 43 of Koenig. Man, these battles in these vet classes, once they get there, they know how important, how hard it is. They just don't give up. Their mental fortitude, those dudes are gnarly. You're one of those dudes, too.
Unwavering.
Are you gnarly, though?
Young for an announcer.
You are up in here. You're middle of the road.
At my age, you're old for a motocrosser.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin Windham and I are the same age, and by the time we turned 30, he was old man.
Done.
Yeah,
you're just getting started.
I'm just warming up. We just the diesel.
30 is young.
The lifespan of an announcer.
They're like, you got your better muscle, you got your fiber.
Well, look, I mean, Herb Braun was in his prime. And what was he? Almost 70. Yeah, Don Collins, 100. Wes is 75. Just getting it.
Long pull on the dyno.
Yeah, man.
So 43, Koenig, see him on the screen here, not giving up on it. Joe Busker, he can Zebro and get to that 13 spot.
That would be huge.
I gotta get the podium anyways. Let's swap these batteries out. We're gonna pit stop right here at the tower. And
let's
Renner, Kmart, and Zebro.
give it a shot both ways, man. Yeah. The 43 takes his hand off. I feel you, my man. He's like, man, there's no blood in my hands right now. I feel for those guys. Frank Koenig. And I think this is about as good as you could ask for this track to be. It's not, I mean, it's rough, but it's Loretta, so it's rough, but the temps are great.
Hey, like you said,
solid.
The overcast.
It's overcast.
That's killer.
It's still 143%.
That's also true.
That's always a given here.
But we can keep the moisture in the ground this way.
That's right. So into that left-hander, he's trying to run him down. The 43 just not going to give up. He wants a piece. He wants to take some of those Suzuki contingent. They have a pile of it. They haven't given it to many guys this week, so he wants to take some of that money back from Tim Castrone.
Go get it.
Bump that guy back to 4th. All right. A great battle there.
I believe our 2 card coming out, or 2 card is out, I should say.
Never know what's going to go down.
So Zebro is not far. I'm telling you, Buskirk is making a move. There's Renner, finally. The FXR KTM Dade City Florida tourism ride of Ronnie Renner.
Been fun watching him.
He's going to head into the 10 Commandments, I believe. Somewhere I've lost him. There's Buskirk, I know, on the Suzuki. Paymart's still
That's a
second.
63.
Where is it? Here comes the 67 now. Yes, there we go. 67 coming into the 10 Commandments, and Buskirk can look up and see there's lap riders. He doesn't even know who he's racing. He's just passing everybody. So Buskirk, there's blood in the water for that man. Buskirk has Zebro just in front of him. There's Renner on your screen. And it's not James Stewart on the number 7 machine. Renner goes around Stewart. This is an incredible ride.
Loving it.
Renner.
Little throwback race for you. How about that? Yeah, watching Ronnie Renner on RacerTV.com doing his thing, trying to bring out that white flag.
And I will put Ronnie Renner up against anybody on the microphone. That guy is all-time hilarious. He's all business right now. He's having some fun on his bike, bouncing around that sandy little turn there. As we look for a white flag, it should roll out.
There it is.
Everybody's like, thank you, Ronnie, for making that thing come out, brother. 18 seconds before this moto's to end, so perfectly done there by the MX Sports crew. Up and over the tunnel of second marriages now for Ronnie Renner. There's Renner into the left-hander. Into the right there, the big foam thumbs up. Good for you.
Doing well. Congratulations.
Everybody texting him. He's not going to get those messages till he gets out on the interstate there and his phone catches fire.
Ding, 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 ding.
Look at that. Good form. The whole Renner clan. One of the brothers got busted up here recently.
Ooh.
You had Ricky, Ronnie, Robbie. There you go. Leah Cantrell married to one of the Renners, one of our longtime Loretta's friends. There's Ronnie, tripling, hopping through the 10 Commandments. I don't know what that even feels like, but I know it's got to be awesome to lead a moto and just
for sure.
Bag.
And I mean, just flowing. He's flowing with the track his entire moto. Been fun to watch him.
Yeah, I've heard like when you're winning, it's fun. Like,
Yeah, there you
I've never
go.
done it, so that's just what
I've never done it.
No,
I've never won anything in my life.
I won region tennis doubles. That's what's
Ooh,
up. Senior year.
dang.
Yep. Come at me.
I think the best I've done is like a third and a spelling
That's it.
bee in like 5th grade.
That was it. I've never
I podiumed. That's all that mattered to me.
I won my heat races in a BMX race, lost the main. I'm terrible at everything. Just average at basketball. I'm just good enough.
Again, hey, this week we've got the best subpar announcers in the nation,
100%.
baby.
We get to talk about the best riders in the nation, and the number 53 is the best 45-year-old guy that's not a pro, that's never gotten a point, but has an X Games gold. That is the name of the class.
That's
you have
cool.
to be an X Games rider. Never got a point. It's a pretty specific class. I'm teasing. That is Ronnie Renner of X Games, Red Bull, Ride to the Hills with Ronnie Renner, all that stuff. He's on YouTube. He's a legend. His kids laugh at him. They don't have any respect for him.
Yeah,
You know how that
Dad.
goes.
Nah, you're Dad. You're not that guy.
Some goofy old dad. He's one of the best. He's a fun interview. We have a good time with him. He is an OG. They've been at it for a long time. Good. I mean, all the way to the end, man. Ronnie looked good. He looked strong. Didn't go crazy on the lap times.
No.
Like going way off the average there.
Yep.
So there it is. Congratulations, Ronnie Renner.
Shake that wrist out.
Let's go get some Tums, man.
He's on his way to talk to Jason Wygant down on the podium.
That's right. He's going to oil him down with some Bengay, get that whole process started, get those muscles loosened up there.
There's Frenchie.
He's going to be on the number 2. I think there's Greg there. A couple of Kawasaki's coming through at the same time. Another one. That's not Paymart still. There's a 6.
Looking for Tim.
Zebro, did he come through? Yeah, Paymart's on.
Pretty good gap. He was back about, 35 seconds there, so.
There's the 77. I believe he might be a lap down. Man.
Big gap. Well, Ronnie Renner.
And there is your top 10. Florida, PA, all in the mix there. That just changed it in. You see that change real time? Florida, PA, Texas, Illinois, South Carolina. Wayne Powers.
There it is. Oh.
Jersey.
Oh. Shaking things up. How about that? Gary Benton jumping in. Tim Zebro has some trouble on the last lap. Still has not checked in. Now back to at least 8th.
Everybody at home watching Tim just fall off the board.
Yeah, man,
he
that
was the first round
sucks.
draft pick, and now he's the next day of the draft. He's day 2, and he's still sitting at the table waiting to get picked up.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No good.
All right, did he make it top 10? Yes, he got in there.
Got in there.
What a bummer. So we'll shut our mouths up here and get ready for Jason Wygant to run his down on the podium with a happy podium. Renner, Paymart, and Benton. That's how they finished, plus 45.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is going to be good, baby. Well, I'd say this one might have been a year in the making. 3 years in the making. 3 years of bad luck of this not working out. I'm telling you, my gosh, man. All right, so we got quite a story to tell here on the podium. It starts with a whole shot award. It ends with a gold medal, and we'll tell you about everything in between. There's the whole shot, and here is the gold. Ronnie Renner wins 45 plus. Yeah. Your arms are so pumped. Can't even put the medal on. So first, tell me the story of just getting here. It was 2 years in a row where right before Loretta's, it came undone?
Yeah, literally the week before in 21, got the Rona really bad. And, I'm an idiot, so I'm trying to load up on Dayquil and everything. And the last day, it just body slammed me. I watched it from the couch. That wasn't any fun. And then last year, had cramps all summer, still training my butt off, and realized I had these stomach cramps caused by diverticulitis. And they had to cut my guts in half and everything, and I didn't get repaired until January. So still a little behind the 8 ball on training, and I know you got to come here prepared, and I came as prepared as I can be, but there's just no replacement for racing and seat time on the track, and those arms pumped up like Popeye the Sailor Man.
So it looked good on the outside, but it's still tough when you're out there.
Oh yeah, when you know you got Frenchie back there, the big number 2 staring at you, and he's a workhorse, he's just going to keep eating at you. Kind of like Barry Karsten, you know. I'm glad Barry got some points back in the day, because he would have for sure ran me down. But yeah, there's still 2 more to go, so I don't want to get too excited. Definitely got to get this arm pump situation dealt with. Maybe the first one's getting it out of the way, but track came around a lot since practice. I was like really nervous after practice. Getting the 2:30 practice, being cold for like 5 days was brutal. So yeah, man, I know I better thank my sponsors while I can. Northern Tool and Equipment for getting me here. Maxxis Tires, FXR, of course, 60 helmets, Alpine Stars, Mobius knee braces, GoPro for sure, GT Bicycles, Risk Racing, CF Moto has been the biggest addition to my program this year. Furman Power Equipment. The list goes on. A bunch of my Vortex sprockets. I used to work there in 1998, so got to give them a shout out, yeah.
Hey, this is awesome to have him finally getting back to the ranch. Let's hear it for your gold medalist, Ronnie Renner. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me also thank my lovely lady over here for being with me, and mechanic and JB Ballard. My little brother Robbie, which a lot of you know has had a rough year, but he's a bad dude and definitely inspiring to me, so give him a shout out. And this one goes out to all the single dads out there making it happen against opposition.
You knew you'd get something good there. Thanks, Ronnie Renner. Let's bring up Frenchie. Let's bring up Greg Paymart on that number 2, who ends up second. And that sets up a nice championship battle between these guys all week long. And it's our annual check-in with the man we call Frenchie. I'll bring you out front so we can see your logos. Let's hear it for Greg Paymart. Yeah, all right, always good to see you here. It's going to like set your clock, set your watch. We will meet on this podium 1st of August. But they keep bringing in new guys for you to have to race every time.
It's fun, you know. It's such a long wait, you know. You know, winter, you got to survive Minos. I got to survive this. I got to train. I broke my back in December, and my goal is not to get hurt in 2022, the last day of the year. I broke my back, so. Regardless, man, we had a great time here. You know, it's awesome. You know, I want to thank Team Green, FXR, True Ride Suspension Camps, Crossroad Power Sport in Upper Derby in Philly. They've been helping me forever, for like 80 years or something. You know, so it's a treat to be here. Everybody else, Twin Air, you know, everybody at home that helps. It's awesome. And you guys how do you do this all week?
You're the one riding the darn motorcycle at 45 plus, bro, so you're good.
15 minutes, you know. I've been training, I thought it was 20 minutes the entire time. I've been training 25 minutes. Now I'm going too slow for 15. I'm gonna have to pick it up.
Sprint speed. We gotta work on sprint speed.
Yeah. Thanks to Michelle, thanks to my girlfriend, you know, and everybody. I can't wait, you know. I usually take it easy the first moto, then I take it easy the second moto, then I take it easy the third moto.
That's a great strategy.
All right.
Anybody else you need to thank? Are we good?
Yeah, I think I got everybody. Thanks everybody at home and all my friends and all that. So, man, thank you.
Love it. Let's hear it for Greg Paymart, second place in 45 plus. And I believe in the last lap we had a pass, and this guy came out of nowhere to end up with the bronze. Come out to the middle. I mean, outside top 5, and all of a sudden he's third in the last lap. Let's hear it for Gary Benton. Take me through those last couple laps and how you ended up in third, man.
I didn't even know where I was at. I thought I was about 9th place or so, and I had a line I was setting him up on there. There was a line that cut out of that deep rut, and he ended up tipping over and made it easy for me. Wow. So.
How cool is this to get on the podium? Got to be pretty awesome, right?
Yeah, it's my 4th third that I've got down here, so we're hoping to get a silver or a gold next couple motos.
Yeah, better start probably help you out there, right?
Oh, yeah, I think I was like 17th off the start. So.
Who do you want to thank, Gary?
Who's Joe?
Oh, Joe, sorry.
I'd like to thank Hoosier, TCD, Monster Mountain. I go down there in the wintertime and ride. My wife, my son for practicing with me, God above, my mechanic Tim, just everybody that's helped me get here. FXR, anybody else I forget, thanks.
All right, let's hear it for third place. Well done. Hi, Joe.